Hey everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video, I'm going to be doing another Foundation Friday. And today, I'm probably trying a foundation that everyone else on this planet has already tried, or at least everyone else in the US has already tried, but I haven't tried it before. So I've been very curious about it. It has about 1 million shades in it. I know that's probably an exaggeration. I know it's actually an exaggeration. But this is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. I did pick this up in Soft Ivory, which is N1. It is the neutral shade, or neutral undertone one. And it's one down. So they do have a neutral undertone in 0.5, which is Fresh Ivory. And then this one is N1, which is Soft Ivory. Honestly, I thought that the other one might be a little bit too fair for me. So I tried to go down a little bit so that I would hopefully not get foundations too fair. Anyway, let's go ahead and read from the website. I do have the L'Oreal Paris USA website up on my phone, and I'm going to read to you what it says about this foundation. It says it matches skin tone and texture, non-cakey, oil-free. L'Oreal Paris's True Match Super Blendable Original Foundation launched nearly 15 years ago as an innovator in bringing shade-matching technology to foundation makeup. True Match's mission was to develop shades that matched each person's unique skin tone. Over a decade of research was conducted to formulate the 45 true-to-you shades in the range. The formula is super hydrating and provides medium coverage, and with a natural finish that's so blendable, it's like you can't tell where your foundation ends and your skin begins. True Match goes beyond matching skin tone to matching skin's undertone, light to dark, and warm, neutral, and cool undertones for a true-to-skin result. Formulated with pro-vitamin B5 and vitamin E, titanium dioxide broad-spectrum SPF 17, True Match Liquid Foundation helps to keep skin looking radiant and healthy. It's free of oils, fragrances, and won't clog pores. So that's what their website says. I want to let you know, before I turned on the camera, I did spray my face down with the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist, and I did also use the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer on my skin. So it's time to go ahead and get into the foundation. One thing that I'm not real happy about is that it does not have a pump. This was not sealed at my drugstore. I don't think it comes sealed. I actually had to go to like 2 or 3 different drugstores before I could find one that I was sufficiently believing that it wasn't touched. My first drugstore I went to, the cap had fingerprints all over it with foundation shade. Yeah. So I wish it was sealed. That would have been nice. But it wasn't. So, all right, I'm going to be using a brush on the right side of my face, and then I'm going to be using a sponge on the left side of my face. This is actually the L'Oreal sponge, and I think it's time to go ahead and get in. So, I'm going to just pour a little bit out on the back of my hand. Hopefully I don't get too much. I really do prefer a sponge, or even like a squeezy tube, because you can kind of control how much you're getting out, if that makes sense. When you've just got to pour it out, who knows? All right, we're going to go in with the brush first on this side of my face. And I think, well, the shade might be a hair dark. It depends on if it oxidizes. It has a little bit of a scent, but it's not like bad. Okay, so I feel like that's blended. I actually feel like the shade is really good, as long as it doesn't oxidize. So I think it looks really nice. All right, I still have some in the back of my hand. I am going to go in with the sponge, and let's see if we can get this side done too. All right, I did have to put a little bit more on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna kind of like go over everything to make sure that it's pretty even. I definitely got a better coverage with the brush. The sponge was a lighter coverage, but it's okay. I do think it looks really pretty. What took me so long to try this? Hopefully that by the end of the day, I'm still saying the same thing. This looks really pretty. Okay. I am a little concerned it might oxidize because it did change a little bit on my hand, but we'll go with it. It's fine. I don't know how much I used because I had to pour it out, and that's fine too. All right. Time. It is now 10:52. We're just going to call 11 o'clock the check-in time just to make it easy. So I will check in at 3 and then again at 7. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on, and I will be right back in just a moment. All right, y'all, I am back. It is 11:15. We are going to stick with 11 o'clock as the check-in time. On my face, I have Physicians Formula's powders. If you've seen any of my foundation reviews, these are the ones I always use. Mineral face powder and mineral correcting powder. I can never remember their names, even though I use them every single time. I have the Catrice Liquid Camo Concealer on my under eyes. I have the Benefit Take Home the Bronze in Oliver on my cheeks. And then I have the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Party, and the Pixie by Petra Aspen Ovard highlighter. This is not made anymore, but I think it is beautiful. It really, really is. Okay, on my eyes, I have my Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer, the ABH Brow Wiz in Taupe in my brows. On my lashes, I have Benefit Roller Lash. And then on my lids, I have the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted. It's supposed to be scented. Honestly, the scent's pretty much gone at this point. But I have this shade all over my lid. I have this shade all over my lid. This shade in the crease. This in my outer corner and lower lash line. This all over my lid with the shimmer. I'm sorry, this shimmer on top of it, and then this in my inner corner. So I used quite a bit of shadows in this. So, and then on my lips, I have my L'Oreal Color Riche Shine Sparkling Rose. That shade right there. I figured it went well with my top. Anyway, let's talk about the foundation. Oh, I forgot MAC Fix Plus in lavender scent. All right, let's go ahead and talk about my foundation. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in. All right, we're only, what, a half an hour in, somewhere in there. And I am really liking the way this is looking right now. Now, on my chin, it's not the best. Around my mouth, it's not the best. Those are my problem areas. If this is the first time you're watching a foundation review for me, my problem area is pretty much the entirety around my mouth and my chin, this area right here. I think on my cheeks, it looks fantastic. I think on my nose, it looks fantastic. I think on my forehead, it looks pretty good. It's just slightly going into my line on my forehead. And it's even not that bad on my chin. I've had much worse foundations on my chin at this point in wearing it. So it's actually not looking horrible. It is definitely in like the lines on my lips though. So, I don't know. I think it looks really good right now. I think it looks really good right now. And I know there are some people who absolutely love this foundation. That they only use this foundation. They wear it for everything. I think this is the one that Abadab says that she wears like all the time. She never wears any other foundation. But yeah, I am looking forward to wearing this today. Let's see if it wears the same throughout the day. I'm interested in seeing what it looks like. So, all right, I will see you guys at 3 o'clock and then again at 7 o'clock. All right, everybody, I am a little bit late. It is 3:41, so I'm a little bit late for my midday check-in, but I don't have any like super direct sun that I can show you. I will, sorry, my dogs are barking. I will come out here though, so you can see maybe a little bit better what my skin looks like. Okay, I'm going to step back into the shadows over here and we'll talk about what I'm thinking right now. So I was getting very itchy on this side of my nose, so you can see that the foundation is starting to wear off around my nose there because I was getting very, very itchy. I mean, the rest of my nose was okay. I don't know what's going on here in the center of my nose. It looks like it's starting to rub off a little bit or break up a little bit, but I'm not quite sure why. It's literally just in that one spot. And then my forehead, I think, looks okay. I think my cheeks look okay, but my mouth and my chin, it just looks kind of broken up. Not entirely. Not entirely. It looks, what I should say is it looks pretty typical for foundations with my skin as it sits. So it's not horrible. It just looks kind of like it's cracked in areas, you know, especially along my chin and around my upper lip. It just is cracked apart a little bit. So 4 hours in, or 4.5 hours in, I guess I should say, it's not looking horrendous, but don't get too close. So, okay. Yeah. It's not looking horrible, but don't get too close. Now my oils are starting to come in. I'm a little bit concerned about the way my nose looks and the way my chin looks. Because my oils are definitely starting to come in a little bit, but we'll see as the day goes on what it ends up looking like. All right, I'll see you guys in about 3.5 more hours. Bye. Hey everybody, it's time to come back for my final review. It is 8:12. I think that's gonna focus, maybe. There it goes. 8:12. I'm a little late. That's okay. So I've had this on for about 9 hours, a little over 9 hours. I'm looking pretty oily. Yeah, I'm looking pretty oily. Very much so on my chin, pretty much my T-zone. Even my cheeks though are looking very, very shiny, and that's not my highlighter. Yeah. Overall though, the look of it, I will say that the look of it, other than looking oily, is actually not horrendous. I've been looking at my chin, and probably from this distance, the camera is about 2 feet from my face. From this distance, it's probably not looking bad. When I get really tight up against the mirror though, it's definitely crackled all across my chin, and that's my skin. So yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's just sitting, like I have a smile line over here that's really sitting in, lines along my lips that it's really sitting in. Is that horrible? No. I think it looks pretty good on my forehead. Overall, is it bad? No, it's not a bad foundation. I'm not liking how oily I look. If you are oily skinned, you probably would not like this. I will continue to wear it. I'll be pulling it into a Shop My Stash here soon, and I will wear it again. I would be curious how this wears in the winter for me, because I do have drier skin in the winter. So if you've tried the L'Oreal True Match foundation and you are dry skinned and you want to leave a comment down below how it looks on you, let me know. If you are more oily than I am, let me know that as well. I know a few of you out there are oily skinned girls who watch my channel. But yeah, I'm not hating it, but it's not my favorite foundation either. So overall, it's okay. I will wear it again. I will try it out a few more days and see what I think of it as I go on. Like I said, I think it looks good on my forehead. I think it looks pretty good still on my cheeks, except how shiny I am. That's my biggest issue. Like as I get into the summer, further into the summer, I should say, we're almost there already. But as I get further into the summer, I probably would not wear this for more than maybe 5 or 6 hours, because I am just looking at my cheek. I am looking very, very shiny, and I normally don't look shiny, you know, on the back parts of my cheeks. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, hit the red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I upload new videos. I do a Foundation Friday over 40 every single Friday, and I also do unboxings, and I do other fun little makeup videos as well. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. Have you ever tried L'Oreal True Match? And if so, what do you think about this foundation? Is it your holy grail? Is it something that you just cannot wear? Or is it somewhere in between? Let me know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!